Invincible Season 4, Episode 6. Let's not... Maybe we don't need the previously. Remember when Mark was alive? Remember when Mark had intestines? Mark's intestinal length aside. There was something so beautiful about the way that fight was shot. I get the sense that maybe they were inspired by classic paintings, like the one on the Sistine Chapel, etc. There's just something surreal and godlike about it. Battle of the gods on this unknown planet.
Viltrum has never been weaker.
Right.
50
And so...
Viltrumites
And therefore...
hide behind their conquered armies, while millions of us rise together against them.
Yeah, it's sort of not great odds. Not as impressive as it might sound otherwise. Yeah, you forget, right, that the 50 Viltrumites itself is enough of a challenge, as we clearly reestablished last episode. But they also have their own armies of non-Viltrumites. Weirdly, I feel like Thaddeus is talking me out of it. I feel like the best argument for why you're not going to win against the Viltrumites is what we saw from Conquest. Conquest in his death, man, he reestablished my fear of the Viltrumites, just with his cold, hateful, unflinching stare.
They believe that their strength is insurmountable, but they are wrong.
Right, Alan is withholding eating these for science.
Decades of planning, of strategy, of patience and unity and hope.
He said those terms so callously. They also, hope and faith and whatever, blah, blah, blah.
You know your tasks. Go now and remember Argal's words.
All is ours.
All is ours.
Begin.
Officially. At least it's happening far away from Earth, right? For whatever reason, it's not that convincing to me. Something about the way the speech was conceived, it's like, we got a chance, and like maybe we use faith and hope and trust in each other, I guess. Maybe we'll survive, I hope. I mean, we've been trying for a long time, so surely eventually. And the Viltrumites are like, yeah, we're gonna crush them because that's what we do. We crush things. That is our destiny and our birthright. Now let's go crush them. Oh my god, wow, it's really full-on galactic war. But then, right, you have the Viltrumites. Yeah. That's not gonna go well.
These animals dare rise against us. Against us, who brought stability to madness, brought order to chaos.
Oh, he's getting upset.
They are children crying for a freedom they do not understand or deserve.
I can understand how that could be frustrating for you.
Viltrum will retake its rightful place in the universe. I will not fail you.
Okay, interesting. You're talking to his skull? I will say that instinctively I don't trust Thaddeus. For all we know, he's very similar to the other guy, as is often the case in political struggles, but he just happened to lose. The fact that he lost to someone terrible doesn't make him good. And that's before we get to the whole virus stuff. I also, to give full sympathy for the devil, Thrag is right, or I understand his instinct. There are a lot of people who just don't understand the way the world works or what things are, or that there are levels to things and some are better than others, and that there's a reality to life. But that actually turns out to be okay. 1, 2, not for you to decide. And 3, the alternative to that, or the solution put forth by people like this, the instinct to like, they just need to be controlled. The sheep must have a master, just turns out to be so much worse. I feel like more often than not, if there's that thought of like, if only those people weren't so stupid, these idiots, there's something that the holder of that thought is missing, ironically. It's almost never that simple, as easy and seductive as that is to fall into. You're gonna bring everyone to your side by force for what? At what cost? Because you don't like it, and also maybe exists not because of some sort of reasoning, but because it's threatening to have a lot of people out there who don't understand what matters to you and what you value and what you think is important for upholding the systems you rely on. That's maybe really what it is. It's feeling threatened. It ends up boiling down to something more self-interested and emotional than what is being put forth which is as a great, grand, well-reasoned argument. And so in that case, you're not much better than the people you're judging as sheep. That is sort of the status quo. It just often differs based on what people connect to their own lives and what they think matters for their own survival and for their own prosperity. Oh man, and like how many times have I encountered and also experienced in myself this feeling like I'm better than someone or some group or something because I figured something out, only to realize later that my standards were stupid. It didn't matter or didn't count towards anything that I had that. It's like people who rest on their academic laurels. I'm better than people because I'm more educated. I mean, towards what goal, right? Like what's the output that we're using to evaluate? You are better than people because you went to school longer or because you know more facts? Why? It's tempting because we evaluate ourselves by what we think is important. And we're probably or hopefully sort of good or at least better than average at the things we think are important. And there's a feedback loop there too, because the better we get at it, the more we want to believe it's important. There's nothing really intrinsically better about Viltromite life or about Thrag. It'll depend on the goal, and I'm not clear that their goal is the highest, most expansive goal for life, considering their wanton destruction of it. Though, like, given the trajectory of the show, later we're gonna have so much sympathy for Thrag. Like, oh, I see how he got there. Though there's already a bunch of that. Okay, I sort of didn't want to come here. What are we doing? Nolan just making rock sculptures to cope with this loss. It's a tomb. Did we build a grave for Mark? No way. I don't believe it. Epic fake out.
This is bullshit.
Yes, I agree. Maybe we pretend he's dead.
Even Conquest deserves a...
He was a monster.
Oh, we buried Conquest.
He almost killed me. He almost killed Mark twice.
This is interesting. So Mark's okay. If they're arguing about this, Mark's okay. You just put it back in? You can do that?
What
It's
is
okay,
it?
I fixed it. I
Getting
put it
better?
back.
He's strong. He should recover.
Is this that Viltromite medicine I've been hearing about? I mean, maybe they are the superior species if they can do that. If one man could just do this with his hands, then, like, I don't know, maybe they are destined to rule the universe. Fine. About the Conquest thing, I think there is something honorable about burying him, no matter how terrible he is. I think there is something to be acknowledged about greatness. Great in the sense of, like, big, grand, and greatness should not be confused with goodness. People don't want to allow those two things to be able to exist simultaneously because it's uncomfortable, and we worry that if we acknowledge any good thing about someone, then we are encouraging or endorsing all of their elements, all of their decisions, which doesn't have to be the case at all. And I think the more we lean on the safety side of that, the more vulnerable we are to that very problem. I think the way to immunize ourselves to that risk is by always taking the fully nuanced, most expansive view and pushing for that as much as possible. Conquest was a violent murderer. His sins should never be forgiven. He also was a warrior of tremendous grit and strength. And those are both true. It's all true. I don't think you do a service by denying the great elements of him. I think you actually add to the confusion. And this is even more important to me for characters that are less obvious than Conquest. Conquest, just like, no one's gonna die on that hill. But this goes wrong in much more harmful ways when we find fault in great people and their fault invalidates their entire body of work and their entire life, and they are now villains. I feel like we've lost something there. We've lost the greatness. Evil should be fought, but greatness should also be protected and preserved. The mistake was maybe thinking that anybody could be perfect in the first place, even our heroes. You don't want to throw away their heroic elements because they weren't perfect. And I really don't want to, like, in any way contribute to the binary view of the world that, you know, people are good or bad. I'm on the good side, I'm on the bad side, etc. Because, you know, if I'm on the good side, anything I do is justified. And if you're on the bad side, you have no humanity, you have no rights, etc. But I mean, that includes holding that view when it's not convenient. And it includes holding that view when there are people I actually really hate, like Conquest. Also, there's something to be said about the personal act of it, right? That the antidote to the worst evil is principles, which probably includes honor. I don't know if it's important. I don't know if it's the right hill to die on, but Nolan is right when he says that Conquest was devoted to Viltrum, and I understand him respecting that.
Better to stay hidden and wait
Fun
for
2
him to
weeks.
recover.
A fun
Pull
family
through.
vacation
We just
on
need to be
Stone
patient.
Planet.
How patient?
Months.
More
most
patient
likely.
than this.
Months? We don't have months. We gotta get to
Take
the
what you
war.
can get,
People will
man.
die
He's
if we're not there
alive.
to help.
That also true. He's really hurting. This is a great opportunity though for Omni-Man to match this with like strength and
It's never been this bad.
yeah, you're scared. That's all right.
Not even after the first time with Conquest.
Right. He had his intestines inside his
I
body.
never thought I'd see Mark this messed up.
This is real. This is what
I
war
wish
means.
He really was.
Invincible. Sad Invincible. Sad Invincible title card. All the feels.
Divert to Glacier Prime immediately. Our source reports coalition forces
Glacier
are en
Prime,
route.
that sounds cold.
They believe they can wrest the planet from our control.
Damn, how strong is this guy? Look at that mustache. Quietly the strongest Viltromite. The mustache and the almost mullet.
Then they get shot to tiny little pieces. We get hot food in the shower and back into this war.
All right, let's do it. Right
After we finish
We
this
just finished
game,
this
yeah.
I mean, we're not there yet. Couldn't even leave right now if we wanted to.
Need a save point. That would just be a waste. Fun 2 weeks in space, they said. A fun family vacation in space, I thought. Get to enjoy the amenities of the spaceship and hot protein sludge. This is what Nolan does, though. I mean, he's been doing this. He's been going around punching creatures on planets for decades, centuries. You're going right on my book. He's going straight into the book. Classic. Stomach weaker than the rest of them.
Hope you're hungry.
I mean, is it really that much worse? It's
Yeah.
protein. Protein is protein, am I right? Yeah, never say never. Give it a few weeks.
In our family, there's only one person in charge.
Who is the target audience for this show? Or for this ad? Who's watching this show where all 3 miles of Mark's 20 feet of intestines are pulled out and then like a child's advertisement for Disney World? I don't know. This is one of the very rare cases. The only other one maybe being the Super Bowl, but not even. Where the advertisements are a pleasant part of the experience. That's brisk, baby. Alan would love it. You know Alan would eat the hell out of this. Mark eating it against his will. What even?
So gross.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Mark.
Just a liquid.
Just let me die. Just let him die. Let him go. It's not worth it. It's beautiful, though. He heals, he defends, and he cooks. He still has a chance with Debbie.
I'm not hungry.
Here you are.
It's been weeks.
Weeks, Stan.
You'll starve to death if you don't eat something.
Think about your muscles, Oliver. Eat for your muscles. This is largely a test. Like, for all the crazy universe galactic death stuff, this is fairly relatable. What Oliver actually is looking for is to hit a rock because he's falling. And the answer here is not to chase him into the emotion, but to be good and strong consistently without giving into it, without getting angry. Actual real strength exhibited over time, which so far he's doing a great job of. Oliver will respond well to that, even despite himself. A large part of it is that it's a test. Are you who you say you are? Can I believe in you because I want to believe in you?
We're going training.
What time is it even?
Training time. I just told you.
I'm good.
He is a man of few words, but they are great. Conquest was right.
With all this time on our hands, we might as well get you trained and ready for the war.
This is true and
I
practical,
know
yeah.
how to fight.
No,
Oh, you do?
no.
Do you?
Yeah,
You keep getting saved.
I do. Wonder why you don't know that.
Fine.
Let's fight then. We'll figure this out real fast. Oliver has a way of getting a little bit too stretched out. I'll be impressed if he can even get a blow in. That wasn't it. Yeah, this is he's barely even moving. This is humiliating, but important. I love the way this is drawn. Like, something about the backgrounds. I don't know. They're like in heaven. Greek god heaven. Oh no. Stop trying to hit me, hit me. It's very Matrix.
I heard you that night at home with Mom.
You were there. I
What are
thought
you
so.
talking about?
I was upstairs.
I thought so.
said-
That's why that shot lingered. Yeah,
You
that stood
said
out.
You didn't love my other mom, my real mom. That she was a mistake.
She was an insect.
I didn't mean for you to hear that.
Oh no. That doesn't. Okay.
I even wore your stupid symbol, but then you came home to find Mark and didn't even bother to see me.
It
You
hurts,
don't
yeah.
care about me. Never did.
You're right, Oliver.
Yeah, I think,
I haven't
yes.
been a father.
Yes, I think that's the right answer. This is the right approach. Confirm all of his fears, but that's not the end of the story. All of the ways in which you feel not worthy or rejected or ignored are actually faults of me, not you. Entirely. It has no bearing on your character whatsoever. And we have now. We can start now if you'll allow it. I'm proud of you.
But I'm trying to do better. To be a better person. It's just... It's harder than I thought.
Yes. And I didn't have the best upbringing myself.
Too late.
Nah, that got in. That was solid. That was less foot and mouth than usual. Again, you also can't force it. Just be good. Be good and strong and
I
hope.
think we stopped.
What are they playing?
If we go now, we might be able to reach the coalition lines before those two nerds tear us apart.
But we're so close.
You gotta beat the game at least. You can't this far.
Oh, it would be so
Yeah, we
irresponsible.
really
of us.
should go.
Okay,
I mean,
on three.
how long will it take? Tell me you saved at least. Oh no, they figured it out. Nerds. Oh, I would feel terrified. I would just feel them behind me the whole time. Yeah. Yeah, there they are. The nerds did not let that one go.
I'm already at max thrust.
Can't just leave her there. Alan wouldn't though. He would never leave someone behind like that.
What are you?
Just gonna give you a boost.
What about?
Throw her. If you throw something moving fast in space, it goes faster. Those are the rules. It's okay. Alan can hold his own. That's been established. Please, for the love of God, protect your eye. And your intestines. Yeah, that too. Watch out for the knife hands. Oh no, not the aerial juggle. I'll bet she won't leave Alan behind either. She might need some time to turn around though. No, there it is! That's the kill shot. Yeah, okay, there you go. Thank you.
She returns to die also.
She gotta have something.
Not the one who's gonna get shot in the face by an unstoppable super weapon.
Oh, we got backup. Yeah, her, oh my god. And the ship in one shot. That's devastating. And also numerous planets in the distant galaxy, probably. You know, if it truly is infinite, a lot of people just died. That's highly irresponsible. He just never has to deal with the repercussions of his actions.
Yeah, you better run.
Nerd.
I couldn't let you die. Then we'd never finish.
You couldn't finish the game, yeah.
Good point, and I still appreciate it.
Right.
This battle isn't over yet.
But it maybe will be over soon with this gun. Some of these resources are not the same. You know, it's like Iron Man girl with lasers and bug juice. And then over here we have annihilating death laser.
I know you don't like how it looks, but this is the best part.
I mean, I believe you. Take your word for it. Everything tastes good with your when you're hungry, right?
Shouldn't we like cook it or something?
This one's better raw.
He's a real expert. He's a gourmand. Thanks, Dad.
It's okay.
You can't admit it. It was great.
Is there any more?
We're healing through food.
When you were born, your mom used to...
Don't talk about her.
Give it time, one step at a time. If you want to make an excuse out of this, here's the way. I did love your mother, but you can't admit that to your other lover. You can't tell your wife that, yeah, actually, I did love that other woman that I rebounded on you with, but she's dead now. You can love multiple people, it turns out. That's just the reality. Speaking of looking at truth in the face. You love your current partner and you loved your exes too. Love is an element of a relationship. It's not the only element of a relationship. And also love is sort of a catch-all term for many different things. The purest form of which is not limited or divisible. Romantic love, partnership love, I suspect there is something to that where it dulls over time. It gets kind of diluted. The idea of bonding, even if it's just through the practice of crossing lines and not honoring other people as partners or seeing things as transient or whatever it is. But actual non-sexual, non-demanding, non-contractual love in relationships is not limited at all. No more than it is the case that you can only love one friend or family member. But also your mother was an insect. But also, I mean, we'll give this some time, right?
Mark isn't healing properly.
Why not?
Man.
All
On
that
account
liquid we've
of
been giving
the
him doesn't have
injury.
enough protein.
I told you you
We
need
need to find
protein.
something more nutritious that he doesn't have to chew.
Can you just blend it or like pulverize it?
Those should do the trick.
Just let him die. Let him go. At what cost?
I need you on lookout.
Eggs, it makes sense, yeah. I see it. I looked. I saw. There she is. She's right there. There you go. I've heard that their stomachs are weak.
She's stronger than
I gotta
she
save
looks.
my kids too, you know? Nice. Tag team. Double uppercut.
No! She was just protecting her eggs.
Wow. Oliver.
She can't lay more if we kill her.
Okay, yeah, leave her alive. If you can get the eggs without killing her. If you don't need to kill her, no reason to kill. Amazing from Oliver, though, considering where his character has been, right? Like, they're just villains. Who cares if I murder them? Now he's taking care of, like, this thing. This giant scorpion slug or whatever. Maybe it reminds him of his mother. There actually maybe is something really symbolic here. She's just fighting for survival. It's just her genetic imperative, just like the Viltromites initially. Also, Omni-Man acquiescing to that request.
I thought I'd lost you.
I'll always find my way back to you.
Oh,
You guys.
don't stay in the same room as them.
You survived.
Sure did, Sparky.
They don't get act so
Wait.
surprised.
Why is that so surprising to you?
I almost forgot. There's someone else who wants to see you.
Oh, is it Battle Beast?
You promised me more battle, more glory.
Good
more
news.
Worthy opponents, more.
Well, here they are.
How do you feel about war?
I think he likes it. Just got a feeling.
Thank you for joining our cause, Zoe.
I don't want to join your cause. I don't want to join your cause,
defeating
man.
the Empire.
I don't like your cause. I don't like
They
you.
will find their way to us, as you both did.
This lighting also not doing many favors.
These are the planets
It's a lot
still
of
under
red.
Viltromite occupation.
It also looks like we're surrounded. It's a different look from Mark. Eat my protein, Mark.
If my mom meant nothing to you, then why'd you have me?
Oliver,
That's an odd question.
what I said about Andressa wasn't true. I was stupid and desperate. And
Trying to
I
make
didn't want to
Debbie
hurt
happy.
Debbie any more
Right.
than I
There it is.
did.
It's actually right here. You actually did go there.
If someone makes a mistake but works to make it better, they forgive and move on immediately.
Which is, man, could not have happened to a better or more needing person of that.
I know going to Thraxa was a mistake now,
Right.
but you were not a mistake.
Good.
And neither was my
Saying it
time
directly.
with Andressa.
This feels honest.
I've failed you in every way a parent shouldn't.
Man, he's just doing the apology tour. This is so hard. He'll never finish it either.
Tell me about Andressa.
This is good. This feels really
Tell me
sincere.
about my mom.
Wow, Oliver Omni-Man, that's cool. This ends up being really wonderful. Now, don't ask me if I was sexually attracted to her. I think that Omni-Man was avoiding Oliver because he was afraid of him and afraid of what he represents. And also, realistically, he just has more of a relationship with Mark. That also is okay. I mean, that's largely circumstance. That would hurt for Oliver, but it doesn't necessarily have to. Mark and Omni-Man will have their relationship based on what they are and what they've been through, which is a lot, which, you know, you maybe don't want yourself. You probably shouldn't be envious of Omni-Man and Mark. But also, you have your relationship with him, and you also have this moment, and you have whatever the future has in store based on what the two of you make it together. I have experience in my life life, really terrible relationships going through a rebirth. And I think part of it is just realizing that in the case of parent-child stuff, your parents are just larger versions of you, and you have only to look at yourself for evidence of fallibility. And they were you, but with much greater pressure, the pressure of having a child. So everything that you're dealing with, everything you're going through, doesn't magically get fixed or go away when you have a kid. You are every bit yourself and all of your flaws and mistakes and problems, but now with more responsibility and more weight. You don't suddenly become perfect because the situation demands it. The older I get, the clearer that becomes. It's like, oh, you know, my parents were at this age when they had me. If I had a kid now, am I guaranteed to do it better? I don't know. As it happens, I'm going to find out soon enough. But the intent is there and the heart is good. And maybe that should lead, right? Maybe fixing that is on me. You know, if I expect such a high standard from an adult, right, that they can master their situation and master themselves to overcome these things so that they can be better. Well, now as an adult, surely that prerogative rests on my shoulders. I can't really expect it from the other person without also being there myself, without that sort of forgiveness and being able to act in kindness and faith despite whatever problems I have in my life or slights I've experienced, whatever I'm going through emotionally. These things can be rebuilt. It's not even that they can be healed. I mean, I think maybe that's the wrong focus. Looking back in the past, maybe it's more like they can be understood to the point where the venom is neutralized. But I think more important is the forward looking of there is a path here. You know, there's a way where this can be good from here on out. The war continues. And it's not going well. Waiting for Omni-Man and Oliver. Why does this remind me of Dragon Ball Z? Goku training Goten? I mean, that would make Omni-Man Goku, which is weird. But Mark sort of is Gohan, right? Debbie is Chi-Chi, which actually kind of works. We need one more Viltromite to be Vegeta. Oh, conquests, if only. Crying for what could have been. He was just misunderstood. I mean, I don't know why I'm on this tangent, but now thinking about it, there is a really compelling YouTube video for someone to make on the morality between Invincible and Dragon Ball, since they have sort of similar structures or plot elements, but Goku is one of the early epitomes, at least that I can think of never giving up on people, not seeing them as binary good or bad, and always being willing to accept a former enemy as a friend, you know? And one of the arguments for what's possible, if unlikely, if you don't kill. Oh, it's time. It's over. I feel like you could do better than here. This is a waste of your talents, Battle Beast. Yeah, there you go. That's more like it. Battle Beast's just annoying. He's just an annoying problem to have. You're lucky to have him on your side. Maybe. I don't know. This is odd music for this. Upbeat pop rock for this war. You know, we're having a great time. We have a general upbeat, positive spirit in this war as we eat insects and insect eggs. Oh, there's momentum. Momentum is changing. Oliver is getting better. Oh, he landed a blow. That's huge. A lot is happening in this montage. Actually, like, okay, yeah. This is a major shift. Oh, well, that looks good. They did great even without the three of them and fishing. Do we really have to leave at all? Maybe life is better here. Seems like they got the war covered anyway, so far. Nice father-son fishing trip. Classic. We landed the big one together. It also somehow is an insect. What does this remind me of? Gee, this looks familiar. We got about as much intestines as Mark had. Similar length, it seems. They animated all 3,000 feet of Mark's 20-foot intestinal tract.
Hey, Dad. How do you think the war's going?
What
You
war?
think we're winning?
Oh, the war!
He's just dreaming, but it's a good sign.
Yes.
He'll wake up any day now.
I'm wondering about his psychology.
Any day?
I know it's been a long wait, but
Yeah.
Mark is almost...
No, that's not what I...
He doesn't want to leave. He enjoys this quality time.
I know we have to get back. Back to the war, but...
The real war was in our
I'm
hearts.
gonna miss it here.
Who would have thought? This is not the end. It's a new beginning. Omni-Man doing great. I mean, he's handling this well. He's discovered how to be a father. Whoever would have imagined? There's an extra thing, given what we've seen about his backstory this season, of the fact that he's breaking the cycle. Not even iterating, right? Not even like one micro step towards a better life, a little bit of progress. No, it's just entirely a different thing from what he experienced, from what he received.
Thetis believes he has won this war, that he and his allies are safe on his adopted planet.
Regent, Telescria is too well defended.
That's exactly what they're thinking. This war might get a pretty quick resolution, maybe? He looks pretty desperate. Now you gotta explain it to the skull. How embarrassing.
With Thetis and his allies dead, the coalition will dissolve, and you, Emperor Argal,
This is
will
tricky.
finally be avenged.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's talking to his skull. Why? I need some exposition on his outlook.
I don't know if I'd call Earth home. I mean,
That's
I miss
interesting.
Mom, Debbie. but
But what?
I'm different from everyone else there.
They're not that different. You got a lot less purple.
It had this tank full of lobsters.
Okay.
There was one in there that was beautiful. It had like
Oh.
Speckles all along its shell.
Oh, yeah,
Made me
okay.
feel-
That's tough on Earth, yeah. We don't like
I don't
that.
know, fizzy inside.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I bit my tongue. I was gonna be like, does it remind you of your mother? I didn't want to ruin the emotional moment, but actually, it turns out maybe kind of, in a way. He's sexually attracted to a lobster, is what I'm hearing. I thought there was maybe a budding romance being hinted at or started with Iron Girl, but not at this rate. This is unlocking Oliver's passport bro arc. American women's shells are too soft.
Fizzy? You mean,
Fizzy is actually an interesting way to explain that.
um,
I kind of get it. I know what you mean.
I still ate it though.
Yeah, what else are you gonna do at the seafood restaurant? Oh man, yeah, I just have this feeling that Mark is still fighting Conquest right now. Waking up alone kind of rough.
Mark!
That's better. That's a
Mark,
relief.
you're okay!
Oliver,
Yeah, this is what's important. We made it.
when I woke up and I couldn't find you two,
Yeah. Okay,
I
yeah.
thought something
This is
had
everything.
happened. Then I found this.
Oh yeah, it scared me too. I thought it was you. I thought it was Mark at first.
You grew a beard.
So did you.
Yeah,
you were out
right.
almost 2 months.
I did. Yeah, Mark is a human. He can't grow a full mustache. He's an embarrassment to the Viltromites.
You killed Conquest?
No.
You did.
You did.
He said proudly.
I understand your grief, and I feel your pain.
No, you don't. That's some intense side eye. Oh, is that the spy? We just lowered the shield or something. We have no
We
choice.
must
We have no
finish
choice.
What we have started. Our next course of action is securing the gains we've made in the Geldarian sector.
Oops. The timing of this too, like right in the middle of this speech. Oh my god. Speaking of Dragon Ball, remember when he said he feels their pain? Well, he's no stronger than before, and he's excited. Seeing Thaddeus fight
Leave no one alive.
is interesting. They might fight directly. The skull is pleased. Oh man. Yeah, there's just like no point to this though. It's not at all strategic. It's just angry. It's just wrath. I mean, they're fighting for their very existence, like their species' existence.
Where is the betrayer? Here.
Oh, there he is. But he's missed this on some level. Go inside. Oh man. Yeah, this is it. This is what it looks like. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't really see it. I just saw that there's an Invincible fighting game coming out, and I think they're gonna have to basically do this. Of like, yeah, you know, Rex can fight Omni-Man too. I saw a comment that I wish was mine that said, "Paul better be a playable character." Wow.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
And that was all him, but oops. Well, I bounced.
Let's see you fight without your Viltromite skin.
Oh no, it's the knife hands again. Okay, wait, is that Mark? Wow, we got her fast. If you were barely managing
Soldiers
before,
are enslaved.
it's over.
Try not to kill them so they can help us when they're free.
Wow, look at this. Amazing, we learned.
Where's that air support?
This is all happening so quickly, it's so crazy. Yeah, you should probably take that out. Which probably wouldn't be that hard, right?
Follow me. What? What
Let's
are
do
we
it.
doing?
Take it off the ship.
Oh.
You get it. Yeah, there it is. Oh man, it's so satisfying. And out the other side, maybe? Wow, amazing. Yeah. That makes sense. I'm glad that's all it took. It's also so beautiful. Yeah, it's gotta feel good. I guess you gotta get out there. Oh no, not Scully. He really is like, wait, he's got some weird thing with the skull, obviously. I'll never let you go, Scully. It's like just enough of a distraction that it's helpful, you know?
Viltromites.
I'm a little bit busy right now. They understood that command, I guess. I mean, yeah, that was probably wise. Though it hurts. Not very proud. Just fleeing.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be an awkward flight home.
Mark.
Okay, yeah, I got some saving to do too.
Shit. Come on.
You did that. Bearing the responsibility of your decisions. We're not alone here, though. Surely we have backup on this. Yeah, right. Oh, this is so great. This is so cool. Sure, you can destroy it. Can you then lift it up, I guess? You can destroy, but can you deal with the aftermath? Can you create something good in its place? You take responsibility for all of the fallout of your actions and your decisions and your view. It would be the ultimate insult to injury if they just like threw this back all the way to Viltrum. Wow, just utterly rejected. You don't even accept the debris of your destroyed vessels.
Did we win?
Yes. Yes.
Sorry. Dumb question.
I mean, I think you won. It's understandable and okay, I think, to be glad that you've just driven off the Viltrumites. It doesn't mean not acknowledging the horror that's occurred. I mean, you just fought a war side by side with your brother and your father, and you drove off an invading force. There's a lot to celebrate, and there's a lot to mourn. It's all true at the same time.
Minor setback? Do you know how many people we lost today?
You must consider the war, Alan.
Well, this is... okay,
Not the battle.
this is weird.
I'd really rather not.
I would agree with Alan about the focus of this if he wasn't applying it so selectively to his home planet. I mean, this has just been what's going on everywhere. It's now somehow wrong because it's here. I mean, maybe this is the moment where that occurs to him. Maybe the one argument is that these are innocent civilians, assuming that there were no innocent civilians dying in the war elsewhere, which is kind of hard to believe. Oh yeah, it was him. Okay, no due process there, I guess.
We dedicated our lives
Wait,
to
but
the
I actually don't
coalition.
remember who it was.
You
Now we
betrayed us
can't
all.
figure it out accurately.
I'm sorry.
Oh, he admits it because he's still alive somehow.
I knew
Why?
they were going to win, and
Oh, he's scared.
I didn't want to die.
Yeah, well, the irony.
He's going to regroup there, plan another attack.
When?
When all the other Viltrumites arrive, he's calling everyone home.
They were not in the war? Man, that's some real arrogance.
We may have a chance to end this war forever.
The counterattack. It also means he can go back to Viltrum and take it as his own.
The other Viltrumites will scatter, letting us deal with them one by one.
Or convert them? Revert them. I'm a little bit suspicious of this whole thing. Awesome premise, though. Really cool, of course. Oh, come on. Come on. No way. Nah, it's a fake out. I don't believe it. No way. It can't be. Yeah, okay. They would make there's no way. There's no way that would happen. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Also, it's a little bit of a relief. Like, come on, man. I know they can hold their breaths, but to be in a state of near death and then be underground, not breathing for months, that's a stretch. And now I'm hit with a wave of sadness that Conquest is gone. He was just misunderstood, not cared for enough. If only people had asked earlier, what about Conquest? How about Conquest? Maybe he could have been our Vegeta. Thanks to Mark, we have no Vegeta and no Trunks. Well, that was an incredible episode in just every way. I love the Oliver Omni-Man stuff, obviously, for the heart. This show is one of the best examples I can think of or I've ever seen of just non-flat linear arcs. Things just come back around in so many unexpected and amazing ways. The satisfaction of going from the depths of horror with Omni-Man as a father to just being great dad and exactly what his son needs. From being a merciless killer to valuing the slave soldiers, caring about the insect, you know, understanding the value of life. It's also one of the arguments for why killing is such an important line. Really, really hard to know how somebody will turn out. Time and experience are very powerful forces together. And it doesn't fix anything, but then again, nothing will. Nothing will fix the damage or change the past. There is a question of what is best now, and this is arguably the best thing that Omni-Man could have been, given that starting point. And given the past is what it is, to not have this would be a loss. It's hella complicated and confusing. Then, of course, we fought an intergalactic multiplanetary war. Randomly in season 4, Invincible's like, hey, how about like Avengers Infinity War? Invincible edition. And it's like, sure, I'll take it. Every season, they pull something out that's just incredible and seems to raise the stakes and keeps the drama compelling.